this week's Slashback theme is alternate titles that basically, you know, are different from maybe the US version, or if it's, you know, across seas, you know, maybe there was a different title that it went by, or maybe if it was on VHS, it had a different title. Now, the one that I picked is actually considered to be a splatter film, but there are tons of slasher elements in it, where people are killing people with, you know, sharp objects, blades, spears, knives, machetes. So, you know, typically I don't think it would be called a slasher. I mean, it's not really categorized as that, but it definitely has a lot of slasher moments. And there are more things than just, you know, stabbing people. My pick is a cannibal film, Eaten Alive, which came out in 1980. It's an Italian splatter film directed by Umberto Lenzi. And it also goes by two other names. You know, the US name was Doomed to Die. But then the VHS name was called The Emerald Jungle, and that's the name that I am familiar with. And here is a shot of the Emerald Jungle VHS. Completely different cover, and this is also another title, Eaten Alive. So yeah, there's basically three titles when it comes to this movie. You got Robert Kerman and Mimi Lai, who is also in Jungle Holocaust. I believe Robert Kerman's in that too. This movie is pretty messed up. I don't think it's as extreme as Cannibal Holocaust or Cannibal Ferox or maybe some of these other cannibal films that are banned in, like, you know, 20 countries or something like that. This one does have some realistic gore effects, which I can appreciate. It's basically, you know, about a young woman who is searching for her sister after her abduction by a cult.
Well as also enslave her.
In the jungles of New Guinea. And it's always like that. You know, these people go missing in the jungle where they're not supposed to be. They're snooping around. And, you know, you have these cannibals and these tribes people who are living off the grid, you know, and they see these people and they look at them as food. It's you know, it's kind of like that with these cannibal films. It's certainly, you know, something that we've seen before when it comes to these cannibal movies. I also have the Blu-ray version, which also goes by the same name there. Well, right here it says banned in 38 countries. Okay. Well, you have this cult leader known as Jonas, who physically and sexually abuses his followers.
Take it!
I mean, there's rape rituals, there's burning of bodies, there's decapitating natives, drinking the Kool-Aid. You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on with this guy.
Those devils want to see me locked up in a prison cell, but they'll never get to do it. I will not leave my people without their leader.
I believe he has like a dildo wrapped in with a snake. I mean, there's some messed up things with this guy. I mean, he seems charming and he seems like he's a leader. And most women are probably attracted to him. But he just does some stupid things. Really. This was actually filmed before the release of Cannibal Holocaust, actually. And I don't think too many people know about this movie. I mean, you know, when you say cannibal film, right away people are going to think, okay, Cannibal Holocaust, or Cannibal Ferox, which also has a different name, by the way. But no one really talks about this one. I mean, it's more about a cult than anything. Which the other movies weren't really about cults. They were basically about tribe members who lived a certain way. They had a certain ideology, I guess so. And I guess cults do too. It just depends on what they're doing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not really too much to talk about. It's a very simple plot. The effects were great, like I said. The main characters, you kind of feel for them in this situation because as the tribe catches up to them from the outside of this cult. You know, you have this cult in this place. If you go outside of the boundaries, there's these cannibals that are out there, and they basically, you know, will get you if you go out. And the ending to this is kind of, I want to say, intense in some ways, because there are some people who actually get cut up and eaten while these other people are trying to escape. And you're thinking to yourself, like, there's no way they're going to get away. Like, there's no way. It kind of does that to you. And as you can see right here, look at this. You know, she's about to, I believe that's Mimi Lai right there. I think that's how you say it. But anyway, this guy's got a blade. He has got a legit blade in his hand. Okay? I think it looks like a switchblade, actually. He's got a blade in his hand, and he's ready to cut her throat. And you can see right there, there's one guy eating a body part. This movie is it's pretty good. I would actually consider Cannibal Holocaust or Cannibal Ferox over this one. But as a no-name cannibal film that, like I said, not many people know about, I would definitely check it out. Severin did a good job on their release of this. I also got the you know, limited edition slipcover that goes with it. And this is just the anamorphic widescreen DVD. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'd say definitely give it a watch if you're into cannibal films. And there's a lot of splatter that happens. Like I said, not as much as the other ones, but there's plenty to go around. So that is my pick for this week's theme. I just want to thank Joe once again for creating this theme, and can't wait to do next week's theme. So thanks for watching this, guys. This is Rob. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys next Saturday.